Vesta, How to Defeat a Black Magic Coven, Part 2. You have your mirrors facing each other. Sage. Now I make my own sage sticks. Now, I burn my sage once a day, but you also have to remember our computer screens, our TV screens, they can be black mirrors too. And I cover the black mirror. And I always keep my black mirror covered at night. Okay, now I was helping defend a person, so when it's a person, you ask for their permission to help them. You know, do you want my help? And you have to have something of theirs. So this lady sent me a magnet with her business card on it. But you have to have something of theirs. I mean, you don't absolutely, but it sure helps create a stronger connection. It's like electricity, radio waves. So that's another thing. We need to get a bridge. I mean, you can use just the mirrors, like the dark magic people do. Well, a lot of people do. But having a personal connection will help give energy and strength. Okay, so I have all my people. You have all your people praying for you. And I want to stress, because not everybody is open about their practice. Not everybody has, connections to other shamans and medicine women and, pagans. So it doesn't matter. Go to a church. That's right. Oh, don't worry, you're not going to get struck by lightning. It depends on where you live. If you're lucky enough, there's a Catholic church that's always open. I can go in any time. I don't have to go on Sundays. And I'll write in the prayer book to be asked to be prayed for protection. Because the more people you have asking for you to be protected, and it doesn't matter as long as the energy is for your protection, because their guides, their spirits, they're all going to start surrounding you and fighting against and helping you push back this army of darkness. Because like I said, when you're dealing with the coven, of course, you can do the taking their power and transmuting it to love. I also did that with this group. I kept saying they kept throwing, especially for whatever reason, the one particular other female member, I was really able to take her energy. So, and of course you have to have the person you're protecting participating and asking for their protection. Of course, I'm not just asking for my protection, I'm asking for their protection. So it's a whole convoluted spider web and layers of all kinds of stuff going on here. Like I said, it's a lot more complicated when you have one enemy. We have one enemy, it's a pain in patootie enough. But, when you have a whole group of cuckoos coming after you, oh boy. And also, especially with a group, you got to pray for your vehicles to be protected, because they are vicious. They will want you to get in car accidents, fall down the stairs. They have no limitations to their depravity. And of course, who knows what else they're doing, and you probably don't even want to know, but I always call on the great spirit of animals to go after them. I mean, everything, all my arsenal. Bam, bam. Now, with this particular case, it was really, I don't know, it was a tedious process. I mean, whenever you get, I've had two of them, and when you're dealing with a whole group of people, it took an average on both the cases about 6 months of non-stop praying and protecting and doing a whole lot of extra sacrificing. Like, and I never sacrifice animals, but I mean, all the personal stuff you can think of to do, extra volunteering, even though, when I'm working for someone else, the higher ups, the lords of karma, the fates, all those other beings up there, they're like the judge and jury here on earth. They start going, well, this person's doing this and that, and they're not even, the whole reason this came about was because they're helping humanity. But still, when you're dealing with a whole group of people that have their own people up there and deities and whatever going on, and they're making sacrifices, you got to figure out, work out harder, give up any little things you can give up, do more volunteering. So putting out, like I said, the troll gnome people, they wanted potatoes under a tree at night. And I said, okay, that was no big deal, except my neighbors, they're like, what's she doing over there? I know I get some looks from my neighbors, but, the gods and goddesses favor the bold. They do. But that's another thing to be mindful of. This is something that is going to be tedious when you're dealing with a group. When you're dealing with one cuckoo bird, and it usually doesn't last long, because most of the time those people are not used to. Okay, I try to explain it. It's a detachment. When I was talking about the eagle and rising up like the eagle, it's about becoming unaffected. My first reaction, like most people's first reaction, is that violated feeling and anger, because it is a violation. And that's nothing and nobody, no entity, no being from any time and space has the right to violate you and your psyche. It's a violation and it's an abomination of your gift when you do those things. That's why I really don't, I really don't like even bringing myself down to that level. But sometimes you just have to. If you're fighting with a pig, you're going to get muddy. No insult to pigs. All right, I think I've covered it. I'm going to meditate, see if I need a part 3. Like I said, I don't get hung up on, like, if you don't have a coven or any other people around you can call on that are like your beliefs or like, it doesn't matter. As long as whoever it is, wherever they're from, is praying for your protection, that's the number one thing. And cleansing and being mindful of every time you get in your car. I mean, you have to really, that's the main thing. When you know you're under attack, is being very mindful and careful. Like, literally, when you walk down the stairs, up and down the stairs, hold on to the railing, because they love to push you down the stairs. They love to cause car accidents. They're just nasty, vile creatures. I don't even want to call them people, because most of them they're possessed by their power, or a demon. They call them skinwalkers in the Native American traditions. But don't give up, because they have no right to be doing what they're doing, and they will go away. Many blessings.